So, bro,
So,
what you got in the tape deck right now? Tape deck, I said tape. I'm old school.
you know, nothing new per se.
Is there anything new worth listening to?
Not that I know of, man. I'm trying to think of the last album that I listened to was J. Cole, which was good, but not nearly as strong as Forest Hills.
You think?
I don't think it was nearly as strong. No,
Yeah, I probably agree with you there.
it's a good album.
It is a good album,
But
yeah,
I think it's not nearly as strong at all, in my opinion.
I think I agree with you.
I went back to B.O.B. and been listening to him because he's taken a really, really political view on things, which has kind of hurt his star power.
Yeah. He ain't talking about bitches and hoes.
Exactly. You know, that's what everybody
up.
wants to hear right now. In saying that, I mean,
But when did people not wanting to hear about bitches and hoes though?
But it wasn't everything on the radio.
right.
Before. It was a mixture. It was a little bit of everything. It's like, I love this girl. I love that hoe.
Yeah.
Fuck that hoe.
If you think in the early 90s, rap wasn't fueled by that. It became that. Will Smith did it. It was his fault.
Blame it on the Jiggy.
And then LL got in on that.
Because it was First it was more like a battle rap type thing.
Right.
You know, this is who I am. This is what I do. I'm better than you.
Mm-hmm.
Then it went into
Became like politically charged.
Yeah. Then we went into like the NWA phase. You know?
See, that's still political to me though.
It was. I think it was political, definitely. Especially when I feel like more people who weren't well versed in it after watching that movie, they saw what Cube was doing with his writing and what he was doing. It was just,
right.
I'm just telling you what I see.
Yeah. It wasn't political. Like it wasn't systematic targeting. Like the Public Enemy was. It was more of a singular view. Like this is how I'm being treated, and I'm voicing it.
See, now some people would say Public Enemy will be your political view, and then a few people on the East Coast, like Queen Latifah and a few others, kind of fueled more of a political. Then NWA came out. You had two sides of your spectrum. So you had, they're speaking political, but they're speaking more of their neighborhood. Now, some people want to even say that NWA was a part, not just a single piece, but a part of the beginning of gangster rap. Or at least
Absolutely.
what really put it on the map. And now we're starting to talk more about gangs as opposed to fight the power, so on and so forth.
But I think that was a turn that the industry, that was a twist that they put on it in order to sell more records.
Of course.
And
also, I feel like, yes, they wanted to sell more records, and then there's that whole conspiracy that the government wanted to step in and say, okay, we need to turn this tide because people are looking at them as heroes, and we need to now make them villains.
Correct.
Yeah.
And that's what, I think that's exactly what happened.
But then we moved from that to more about talking about money.
Yeah.
Money, hoes, cash, hoes.
Baller rap came up in the mid 90s.
Baller rap, and well,
we skipped over the 69 boy phase. Uncle Luke, Cotton Candies, and
we did kind of. We didn't touch on them, but that was the, bitches hoes type thing.
Yeah.
I think that was a precursor to baller rap because you gotta, they were stunting for the chicks, with the gold chains and, the cars and everything. True. That was a precursor to, rapping the chicks and stuff, I guess. Yeah, and then.
But in thinking about all of that, all of those people, in my opinion, were still actually rapping.
Yeah.
They said fucking something. Whether they talking about cars, whether they talking about political issues. And it takes me back to going back to episode 1 from season 1 of Us. What the fuck are these dudes talking about now? And now that's it.
I don't know. I mean, but it's hard to not look at this with a biased view because we're getting older. how do we look at this?
You good? No, I look good.
I ain't say I didn't look good. But how do we look at this not being biased? Like how?
I mean, I guess the old person in me wants to say that I was heavily influenced by music. Cool. In whatever direction anybody else was pushed in, whether they was pushed gangster-wise into music, whether they was pushed politically by music, so on and so forth. Like, now I can't even say that this music is influencing them any other way other than just a trend or by fashion-wise. But because they're not saying...
There's no substance.
Truly, there is nothing there for them to latch onto verbally. Take the beat out and just let that person rap. There's nothing there.
I guess that's where I'm at with it, because I don't think that's a bias, though, Antoine. And I think that we just happen to come from an era where we were hearing substance, and now we see that there's not. I don't think that's a bias based on how old we are. I just simply feel like there is nothing out there that is mainstream, per se. There are artists out there that have something to say, but they're not the ones that are being put in the forefront. They're not the ones that you go like, you know, like the Murs of the world. You know, he's not gonna, unless he goes pop, and which is never gonna happen with him. You know, there's no way he could supplant a Drake or the Migos, or if you even count Ray Shrimmer as a rap group. Like,
whatever the hell they are.
Audio Push is a group that I like that actually has something to say, but they're not mainstream.
So true, so true.
Yeah.
Who is your favorite MC?
Favorite?
Like of all time, or just right now?
That's hard.
Let's say right now.
Let's doing stuff right now.
Let's say 2016 current.
2016 favorite MC. That's still so difficult.
That's currently putting things out.
Now that's hard.
Yeah.
Now I say yes. That's currently putting things out, but even if I had to pick somebody, the person I would pick has only put out mixtapes. He's got nothing on the radio, and it's Killer Mike.
Yeah. Okay.
I bumped Killer Mike all last year, and he's got that Run the Jewels series. That's
they just released.
Number 3 just recently came out, and he dropped 1 and 2 last year. Right. I'm loving Killer Mike. But
you the one that put me on Killer Mike.
Yeah, Killer Mike is one of my all-time favorites.
Yeah.
I haven't listened to him right now, so I wouldn't say he's my favorite right now, but he's one of my all-time favorites. The only person I would say right now would be J. Cole.
I mean, for me, it's Kendrick.
But see, he's far removed. He's 3 years at this point removed from an album dropping. So that's why I didn't say him, because I think Kendrick is better than J. Cole, in my opinion.
I agree with you there. It's a close.
It's close, yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of look at Kendrick and J. Cole almost. I mean, it's like a LeBron Kevin Durant thing. Kevin Durant is fantastic, but LeBron got 3 rings, 4 MVP.
Everything about basketball with you.
It really is. It really is. Because it's an easy symbolism for me. It's an easy way to tie it into me.
So
APG said Kendrick, but
what a boy.
Yeah, he said it's our time to understand that music will continue to evolve. Our parents had to accept. Now it's our turn. Doesn't mean it's not good music. It's just not always our acquired taste, which is definitely true.
Yeah, that's why I said it's not a bias. Yeah. I mean, hell, rap music was a fad. It was supposed to be a fad. It wasn't supposed to be here. Yeah.
Now it's a culture.
Yeah.
Is Drake in the conversation anymore?
I can't. I mean, you have to, just from his star power. I mean, the dude's talented, man, but
he's talented.
Like, he sold his soul. So that's the way
that is the perfect way to describe it. Because that first mixtape before the first album,
I remember telling y'all about it. I was like, man, this dude about to be hotter than
I was all in.
Yeah.
I was all in.
I mean, and he even talked about it. He's like, it's almost like that Pootie Tang thing, where Pootie Tang had that album where he didn't say nothing. Yeah. It was just like that. So it's just Drake could release an album with nothing on it at that point because his buzz was so hot, and he gave the blueprint at that time on how to get hot and build a buzz before you release your album.
Yeah.
That is exactly how you do it.
Because I particularly remember this. It was, as a matter of fact, it was we went to Francis. She had a party, and we got that Slacker the Beach Child album.
Yes.
Drake was on like 3 or 4 tracks.
I remember that.
Before anybody knew who he was, and I was like, this dude right here gonna be hot.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
Degrassi.
And then he ended up jumping on. He put out what was the first one? So Far Gone. It was
So Far Gone. Yeah.
but it was something else before that.
Damn it, what's the name of that mixtape? Because that hoe was good too.
That's what I'm saying. The mixtape that
The
came
black
out
and white
before
one?
So Far Gone. Yeah.
Probably
Not
good.
November's very own or whatever. October's very own or whatever.
Everybody jump on your phones and figure it out.
I mean,
But anywho, but yeah, that's definitely a good question in regards to him. Who else? Somebody that I get excited to hear when I hear that he's on a track, even if he's just a feature. I still love T.I.
oh, absolutely.
Man,
His
I'm
flow
telling you.
is just fucking killer to me.
Man, T.I. he's getting better with age, man. Like he really is. Because I feel like there's a lot of rappers that as they get older, even though they have more skill, they try to tailor that skill to what they hear now. But T.I. is like, no, I'm gonna do what I do.
Yeah,
Right.
This is me.
But I'm gonna do what I do even better than what I was doing it before. And every time I hear him, I'm like, this dude is getting colder and colder.
Yeah, when I went back and got his very first album, and I used to jam that release.
Yes.
Yeah.
And shit, between that and my personal favorites of him are Paper Trail was my second favorite album, just from a personal standpoint. That I really like that album.
I like King versus T.I.
I like that. I like T.I. versus
T.I. T.I. versus Tip. Yeah.
King
Yeah.
was a separate
That was
album.
an album. Yeah.
It was the album before.
Yeah.
I liked King. That's probably my third favorite. Trap music is hot for me.
I mean, I'm definitely a big fan of I'm Serious.
Yeah, I'm serious, man.
But
and his style was so different then on the album.
I think T.I. versus Tip is my favorite one.
Your favorite one?
Yeah. But I mean, that's not to downplay any of the other ones.
No.
I mean, I even like Trouble Man.
Because they all.
I like
Yeah, I
Paper
like
Trail.
Trouble
Man,
Man.
too.
Yeah.
Trouble Man had what, 4 singles on it?
Yeah. Yeah. Had that joint with Justin Timberlake, didn't it?
No.
Or was that the other one before?
Was Dead and Gone on there? No, that's on
No,
Paper
Dead and
Trail.
Gone's on
That's
the
on
one
Paper
before.
Trail.
Paper Trail, yeah.
That's on Paper Trail.
Oh, Trouble Man's got the one with CeeLo.
Yeah.
I like that song.
Aaron said trap music was dope, and he said King second after trap music.
I couldn't agree with that.
Trap music was good, man.
Trap music was dope.
Yeah.
Urban Legend was good. Like he came.
It was good.
That
Trap music was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like he had it. Trap music became a type of rap that everybody wants to hear now because of that album.
That album had 24s on it.
Trap
Rubber
music
Man,
is
Rubber
now a
Band
genre.
Man.
It's a genre.
It is a genre now.
Yeah, he's the king of that shit.
Yeah.
He is.
Yep.
So, speaking of that, this is a question, and this kind of goes back to him and Lil Flip. How do you feel about people professing themselves the king of any area?
You better fucking.
I'm the king of New York. Jay-Z, Nas. I'm the king of the South. Him, Lil Flip. I don't even know why the fuck he was talking about that
Don't
shit. But yeah, like, how do you feel about people professing themselves being a king of an area?
I say, if you feel like you're that person, if you feel like you got that role, you got to be able to back that shit up. Right. Jay-Z said he was the king of New York, and at that moment when he said that shit, nobody could touch him. T.I. saying king of the South.
Who couldn't touch him now?
Even now.